Is it supposed to be this skinny, Ethan?
We've been having fun this morning. Good morning. I'm Veronica Hitter with Authorized Vac and Sew here in Fresno, California. And today we are talking about getting organized and having a cabinet for your sewing machine. And I know that you're going to see that you're going to need one. And we are having, I'm going to take this off for a moment because I'm echoing in here, but I know that you're going to see today that how important it is to have a cabinet, because, you know, as we get older, and even when I was younger, it started, our shoulders are not as strong as they were when we were younger. So when we sew with a sewing machine on top of just a table, we're not ergonomically correct. We're doing this, okay? And we're trying to sew like this, and we're trying to support like a quilt, a whole quilt and all of that. So a cabinet is going to put you down at the right position, and then it's going to give you a lift in the back, and that's going to support all of your work. Okay. And I've shown people that before. And I can tell you right now that when I've sold cabinets to people in the past, they will come in and they will say, thank goodness you sold me a cabinet, because my shoulders have stopped hurting, my shoulders and my back. So it's all about getting ergonomic. It's all about having a home for your cabinet. It's super important. And the reason why we chose to go with Aero kangaroo cabinets, the ones that we sell in our store, is because they are very affordable. And sometimes, you know, you spend a lot of money on a sewing machine and maybe you don't want to go that extra mile to get yourself a cabinet, perhaps with drawers, also with the lift, or you don't want to get that cutting table because, you know, you can kind of, I guess, bend over on your dining room table, I hear you say, or your kitchen counter or whatever. But, you know, when you get a cabinet, now you're ergonomic again, and you're at the right height, and you're cutting at the right height. So I'm excited to share this company with you. We sell a lot of these cabinets, again, because they're very affordable. And the prices today that you're going to hear on these certain cabinets that they're going to demonstrate to you is going to be amazing. So it's never been a better time to buy. Really pay attention to this. And get yourself a cabinet if you don't have one, or maybe get yourself a second one, because a lot of you have embroidery machines, so you sew on your embroidery machines, and then you need a second machine while your machine's embroidering. Well, that machine should be in a cabinet. It should be at the right height for you. So they're going to show you. Just wait and see and follow us all the way through, because at the end of this, we're going to give you a special word. And that special word you don't know yet. But we want you to watch the whole segment. All you have to do is watch the whole segment, and you're going to be really interested in this, I promise. And at the end, we're going to give away a $50 gift card if you type in the correct word, okay? And you don't know it yet, so you got to watch the rest of the segment, okay? And I welcome everybody. I welcome new people who are watching today, and people who have been watching. Our viewership has continued to grow, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much for that. And I'm going to go ahead and put my earpiece in so I can hear everybody again. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce Scott and Valerie.
Correct. Hi.
I got it.
There it is.
So much to remember. But anyway, Valerie and Scott, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate you being here. And let's go. Take it away.
Well, thank you. Good morning to everybody. Again, I am Valerie, and this is Scott, and we are here with Aero Sewing, and we are based out of Wisconsin. So we are a few hours ahead of you guys, so it's lunchtime for us, but hopefully you guys are sitting there and enjoying your coffee. But we have some really great cabinets that we are going to show you today. So again, like Veronica said, just watch through the whole thing. We've got a lot of great options for you for your sewing space to get you organized, and so that you're sewing in comfort to sew longer. So
Yeah, Veronica just kind of took it away and explained it all.
Exactly. So
great joke. My special words, pineapples. Has nothing to do with sewing cabinets.
All right. So first off, we're going to get started here. like I said, we've got a lot of cabinets to show you, so we are going to go through these. If you do have questions, just reach out to, put in your chat, and Veronica can either read them to us, or we'll try to watch them as we're, demoing the cabinet here for you. But we'll try to get as much detail as we can on all of these items. So
what's our first one?
Our first one here is our Kangaroo and Joey. So this one is actually our #1 sewing cabinet. So this has a really nice workspace, as you can see right here. It has a little drawer caddy here in the front for extra storage. And the nice thing about this is it's a freestanding unit, and this whole entire cabinet is on heavy duty locking casters. So it moves really nice across any kind of flooring that you do have in your workspace. So all 3 drawers do lock. They're full view, soft closing. You can store your rotary cutter in here, your books, your scissors. And the nice thing when it does lock, it locks all 3 of these cabinets. So look at this workspace that you have here up on the left-hand side. So this is, again, like I said, the Joey. It's a freestanding unit. So this is our drawer cover here that's going to give you that extra space on the left. Now, Scott, you just actually started quilting recently. So tell us what you like about on the left-hand side here.
This is why I love this, because especially those bigger projects, quilting, you don't have to fight gravity. And what ends up, what ends up happening, let me adjust our chairs, which we'll talk about. I'm actually are too tall. I got to lower it. You're fighting the weight of your project. So having this drawer extension on the right side, you're able to feed you. Left side. Make the L, left side. You're able to feed that project back. And as you notice, as it pushes back onto that rear quilt leaf, it's not making that right swing, which then pulls your stitches. You don't have your straight seams. This is a lifesaver for the larger projects. I absolutely love this.
And that is removable too. So this cabinet does close up to a very small footprint. But before we start showing you how it closes up, I also want to point out, like Scott said, it's got this beautiful quilt leaf here on the back. And the one thing that I absolutely love about this, that it has 2 support braces behind it. So you could put another sewing machine back here. So like, Veronica said, you could have this spot set up to be embroidery. You can put a sewing machine back here and have a dual workspace or a cutting space. You can even have a friend come over and you could sit and sew with them as well. But this, again, has a really nice workspace here on the left. But where Scott is standing too, we also have a nice leaf that is optional to have up or down. It's an extra 15 inches there on the right-hand side. So that's just a nice little spot to put your coffee, to put your laptop so you can look at your pattern. Or if you sit and watch, a movie while you're sewing on your laptop, you can do that as well. Again, this is our Kangaroo and Joey. So it's got a nice wood grain finish. And so I'm just going to close up the back here so we can show you the lift. I'm just going to close the back so we can show them the lift. So as Scott was showing you, it just, when you have everything set up, you've got that nice flat work surface. So this is what we call in our flatbed sewing surface. So you can order an acrylic insert that's custom cut to the opening of this cabinet to your machine. So that's just going to be super nice to have so your wrists aren't catching on the edges and your stitches are not going to be pulling or dragging. So you can easily take this out and then
let's move the light.
Let's move the light. All right. So again, it's a 3-position hydraulic lift. So you can push it down to bring it up into your free arm. You can have it in your flatbed, and you can also put it all the way down into storage. And it also comes with this beautiful cover that you can just put right over the top. So you could then, have your quilt leaf up here. You could sit here and you could still work. And then when you're ready to sew, all you have to do is just take this panel off. There is storage underneath, but we're just putting it in the back. And look how easy that comes up.
So you're sewing in as little as 1, 2, 3.
So question is, will your machine fit in this opening? So this opening right here is what we refer to as our A7 opening. What does that mean to you? It is 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. Ethan has a really great diagram up on the screen there for us. So when you're measuring your machine, you're going to want to take into account for any sort of cords or knobs here in the back. So about 95% of the machines will fit in this opening, except for your larger ones. So, if you have like the Solaris, the Luminaire, the M7, those are not going to fit in here, but we do have, we have a solution for those machines to fit in. But as you can see, that was super easy. And this drawer cover, again, comes off. So it just kind of pulls right off here. I'm just going to set that on top, and that closes up. So you can see how small and compact this cabinet gets. So when this is completely open, the measurements on this is 6 feet by 4.5 feet deep. When we showed you where it's all the way completely open.
A lot of workspace.
A lot of workspace. When it is closed, it goes down to 4.5 feet by 2 feet deep. So it does get to be a very small cabinet when you want to have it closed up. Now, as you can see here, I don't know if Ethan, if you can grab camera view. There we go. So what we've got going on for our special here today is with the purchase of this cabinet right here, you are going to get this free floor daylight lamp with the purchase of this cabinet. This cabinet comes in 3 different colors. We have our white, this is our teak finish, and we also have a gray, which you will see later on here in the show.
The white or the light blended in with your shirt. Hey, now we can see the
There
light.
we go.
Hey.
Sorry.
I'm like the Fonz. Hey. We're from Milwaukee, guys. I mean.
Did I miss anything, Scott?
Did we miss anything with Kangaroo and Joey? So we talked about the side piece. My favorite for my coffee, my clips, and my snacks. That's just a little side tidbit there.
Can I chime in? Mm-hmm.
Yes, please chime in.
Oh, I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
May I just add, because this is our most popular cabinet for our midline machines, the sizes of those. One of the things I like about the side that lifts up is you can also put your pressing mat on there. I sell a wool pressing mat. So you could put your iron on there and you can press on that as well. Also, if you had a mat and you
cutting mat
flip over and you've got a rotary cutter mat, you can put that on there nicely and it fits right there. So you're just kind of working, sliding your chair and going back and forth. Something else I love about this cabinet is that front piece right in front of the machine actually comes off. So I've had some customers that the cabinets don't fit them because they're too tall.
Yeah,
And
so you can pop that out.
Because that piece comes out, it's just a cosmetic. It will accommodate taller people, which
and
I think
also
is
if you have a knee lift on the front of your Bernina, you can also use your knee lift as well to get in a little bit closer to your machine.
Okay, so it would accommodate the knee lifts as well.
It would accommodate the knee lift once you pop that off. Yep, absolutely.
A lot of people also cannot believe it when I tell them that 3-drawer set comes with that cabinet. It's not an optional purchase.
Yeah, so this actually right now, so for the price that we are offering for you guys today at your show, is this cabinet here is on sale for $19.99, which includes this free daylight lamp that you will get with the purchase, and a few shipping options for you as well. So again, this has, a lifetime warranty on the cabinet, comes in 3 different colors, our white, teak, and gray. Fast shipping. And fast shipping is because we can ship this out flat pack to your house with free shipping. You would have it in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. It'll be showing up at your doorstep via FedEx ground.
We had a question.
Yes.
Will it accommodate a serger?
It will accommodate a serger. You can also order an acrylic insert to fit around your serger as well.
Okay, so what size serger? Like I'm going to say like a Bernina 860.
The L890. Yep, the L890 would fit in here.
Okay, so basically any serger then would.
Yeah.
Just about in this opening. And the great thing too about that lift, this platform, there is approximately 5 inches of not even in the screen. Hi. Approximately 5 inches of adjustment in this platform height where that's going to stop. And what we do see a lot of sewists do is, specifically if they do have a machine and a serger, get 2 inserts, and then they can adjust that platform height based on the machine that they're using with the insert for the individual machines, which is fantastic. And the Valerie did kind of get into it. That back quilt leaf, it does have 2 supporting gate legs. Putting a serger in the middle of that No problem at all.
Yeah, so you could actually do that as well. And then in addition to that, when you put that machine all the way down and you put that piece on top of it, you lift up that back. Now, if you are trying to work with a quilt, and you're trying to pin, you have a nice large work surface in addition
Yes.
to that. So if you don't have anything else on there, look how big your work surface is.
Yep.
Well, and
I mean,
yeah, we have.
great value for the price. I mean, these are on sale for $1,999, free shipping,
Yep.
or you would pay $399 to have it shipped to you and
Fully assembled.
assembled and brought into your home.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Open that up.
You put up the graph. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay. So yes. So that's that would be called premium shipping. Now, if you live locally and you want this cabinet, it's probably going to take about 4 to 6 weeks because of we have some in stock right now. I think we have a couple in stock right now, so that wouldn't take you time. The only thing that would take you time would be the insert. But if you do live locally, we will do the premium shipping, the premium delivery to you. Okay. The only thing we'd have to wait on would be the insert if we have the cabinet in stock. So you can call the store and ask us questions if you're local, and get that free shipping and assembly as well. So I love this cabinet. Oh, and then one other thing too. You guys are doing a great job, but I love this cabinet. Okay. So I know a lot about it. But also, do you notice the keys on the front of the 3 drawer?
Yep.
That's to keep the kids out.
And the
Or-
husband's away from the scissors.
Yes. Or that's also great for if you have guests coming and you don't want them going through your sewing stash or whatever, you can lock that up. And those doors are non-slam. So when you open those doors and you go to shut them,
Yep, they are all soft closing drawers, so they've got that nice finish.
And
at the
full
end.
view, so you can always see what's in the back of the drawer.
So
So-
it finishes off. Oh, am I in? There we go.
There
So everything's reversed.
we go.
Nice.
really nice.
Yeah.
And the larger drawer would actually hold your stabilizers as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, because
Yep.
it's really big.
I'm missing an again.
Fabric stash, an iron,
Hey.
and that light
Pockets.
that you're giving away. That light that
Yeah.
you're giving away, that's the floor lamp
Yeah, correct.
one in our classroom. If you take classes in our classroom, we have the clamp-on ones on our tables actually, so you can see better. We sell a ton of them because people notice the difference.
And the flexible arm
lighting-
is amazing.
Lighting and being ergonomic and having a place for everything, so you don't have to get your sewing machine out, bring it out, put it up, set it up, plug it in, all that stuff, and then not sew, and you're sewing like this.
Yep, exactly.
Not a good situation.
Yeah.
Veronica, you
So
just
that's why
described
we're offering all of this.
Yeah.
That's such a great deal.
You just described our biggest competitor, the kitchen table.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Veronica, we're going to switch out to the next cabinet. So if you
Okay.
want to talk about this one a little bit more.
I have talked about it, but so the pricing, or do we have that up there? Can we put that graphic? Okay. So this is the Kangaroo and Joey, includes the 3 drawers, the free daylight floor lamp. The manufacturer's suggested retail price is $2,699. We are selling it today for $1,999. And we are offering free shipping. So if you don't live local, that's not a problem. We're going to go ahead and ship it to you for free. If you want the premium delivery, where it's assembled and brought into your home, you would just select the premium delivery price for $3.99. The insert, which is cut specifically for each machine and model. So if you order this, you would include your machine model with the type of machine. So let's say you had a Brother NQ 950. So we would need that specifically because that would be what you would how that insert would be cut specifically to your machine. Okay. If you wanted 2 inserts, you can do that as well. And they are varying prices from $119 up to $200. So if you call the store, we'll tell you how much that's going to be specifically, or if you go on our website, it will break it down by machine model as to which insert and what your actual cost would be for that. Okay. So I'm glad you started with my favorite, but now you're going to talk about the Kookaburra, and I feel like everybody needs one of those in their sewing room too. So let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you said, this is our Kookaburra cutting table. So we are showing you how compact it gets when it's completely closed. And we'll just show you the one side of it right now, and then we'll open it up and spin it around. But this has 3 adjustable shelves, so you can put whatever you want in here. Fabric bolts fit in here. They stick out just a little bit, but you can still put your fabric bolts in there and have it just sit readily available for you while you're sewing. But this closes down to a 40 by 20 footprint. This is our Kookaburra. It comes in 3 different colors, just like the Kangaroo and Joey, so you can have a matching sewing room in the white, teak, and gray. So, Scott, do you want to show how nice and large this workspace gets?
I love this. This is the next on Janet. I don't know if you're watching. Hi, Janet. Love you. This is the next on our wish list for our sewing room.
So the nice thing about this is it's got 4 gate legs, so 2 on each side that come out. These are durable enough that you can put your whole weight on it and you're not going to snap it. It's not going to collapse on you. So it's a really nice work surface. So as you can see how large this gets, it is a 70 by 40 footprint.
So Valerie's all the way over there. Hi, Valerie.
Hi.
And what comes with it?
For our show here today, what we've got going on is you're going to get a cutting mat absolutely free that fits across the whole entire top of this cutting surface that will come with this cabinet. So again, it's 70 by 40. You've got a nice cutting mat here. Again, with our Kangaroo line, has that lifetime warranty. This will ship to you, with that free shipping, and you'll have to put it together. But like Veronica talked about with the premium delivery to your house, or we can do, the premium delivery from the store. But let's just spin this around.
Ring around.
And we are going to show on the other side what this has. So let's switch sides here, Scott. So
Valerie
now
likes the right side.
I can't help
the left.
So on here, it's got 4 full view soft closing drawers. So again, that's part of the beautiful upgrades that we have on our Kangaroo line. So all full view soft closing drawers. Again, has this nice large workspace. You get this cutting mat absolutely free with the purchase of this cabinet here at the show, or on our live show. So this is on sale for $11.99 right now, and you get that free shipping. It's 36 inches high, so it's really nice. So it's at that perfect height for you to sit there. And again, if you can put your whole weight up on it, and it's not going to collapse on you.
Amy Ranches, yes, absolutely. You can do a sewing machine on top, and even over the leaves as well, like we had showed. You can put I'm a big guy, right? You can put all the weight on here. Sewing machine, serger. You put that in the middle of the gate legs, absolutely A-okay on the quilt leaf. So great question. And Cindy, I agree. You do need this cutting table. And yes, I think we know a place where she could get one.
I think so too. I think if they call up Authorized Vac and Sew, they would be able to help her out today.
Yes. And that cabinet is so awesome with the drawers.
Yes.
Yep.
Also having the double support on the leaves gives you, you can actually put a sewing machine on there if you wanted to, or an embroidery machine, and you'd have the drawers, and then you also have the shelvings on the back. I saw you had a serger in there.
We did.
Stored in the back here.
You want to turn it back around?
You can put your serger in there if you wanted to.
Look at that. We've got a nice little small
Fantastic.
serger in it.
Yes, that's a great deal. And also coming with the rotary cutting mat that goes on top of it.
Yes.
Yes.
And we do get the questions in terms of mat measurements. So the mat by itself is made specifically for the cabinet. So it's the 40 by 70. The ruler tape is 37 by 67.
Yep.
So in case anyone had questions there, it's meant specifically for this table. Mat is the full 40 by 70, and your measurements on the tape are 37 by 67.
Fits perfectly on there. And I like the way it also has the rounded corners.
Yeah, so you're not going to
So
get
that
caught
you're-
on it. So it just flows right along with the corner of the cabinet. Absolutely.
That is unbelievable deal today that we have going on that right now. So with the free mat, it's $199 value of the mat just alone. The
Yeah.
suggested retail is $1,599, and our holiday sale price right now is $1,199.
You
Yeah.
got
Free
it.
shipping,
And you get this mat free.
and you
look
get
at-
the free mat.
Yes.
And 3 colors, so we can
We have a
match and
question?
make that sewing studio.
Is
No,
the
the-
mat a self-healing rotary cutting mat?
It is not, because you cannot ship a rolled up self-healing mat. We ship ours rolled up. So it is pinnable, but it is not self-healing. But it is a nice work surface to cover it. I do a lot of quilt shows, and a lot of ladies actually get the mat and put it on just to kind of protect the top. And then they have their small self-healing mat that they put off to the side, because they still do have this large expansive workspace.
Okay, so it is not a rotary cutting mat then.
You can use a rotary cutter on it.
Oh, absolutely. So I've got, I mean, I only have 5 quilts under my belt, but I do all my cutting here at the office, and I have the 2.5, the 5, and the 10. I have, 5 queen size quilts, and it does not have a groove at those 3 numbers, because I keep using the same 3 spots. Everyone tells me, move down, move down. Works fine.
So it
And-
is self-healing basically then.
It is not self-healing because it'll leave marks in there. So you're just going to want to not be in the same exact spot across the thing when you're sitting there cutting it, especially if you press a little bit harder, it could go through. But it is a nice
Okay,
protectant to the
okay.
top of the cabinet.
It's a good use.
Okay.
Yes.
We try to torture test it. And there
Okay,
was a
'cause-
question in there about purchasing it separately. Absolutely, Authorized Vac and Sew can do these as a separate standalone purchase.
Yes, you can. But I have to admit, when we do big sales on fabric,
Mhm.
we have had an extra one of those mats in our back, and we've probably used it for like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 sales where we're cutting on the 36 inches and the 18 inches, and it's never gone through.
yeah.
It's never been a problem.
It's a solid mat. We can't technically say self-healing, but it is solid. I've put it through its paces. Absolutely.
So have we.
Yeah, we love it, and we put our brand on it, and we're not going to put our brand and logo on something we don't stand behind. That's the beautiful thing with Arrow, is we are a hodgepodge of quilters, garment makers, and crafters. And that's the great thing about Arrow, is we're making products that we use, and it turns out, hey, everyone else uses them too. So yeah, we like it. And I have it upside down. Sorry.
That's okay. We're going to take it off anyway, because we're going to.
We're on to the next
Do we have
one.
any questions on the kookaburra?
Okay, so real quick, can you just show them too? Because if you want to fold that down and you don't
Yep.
have the space to keep it up all the time, it folds down.
Yep. So Veronica, you're right on. It goes from 40 by 70 down to 40 by 20. And these are independent too. So if you don't need both up, absolutely just have one side up. Otherwise, 40 by 20 is what you fold down to, and it goes up against the wall. Fantastic. And again, it is available in all 3 colors, so we can really complete that sewing studio with that Kangaroo and Joey, and you just have everything you need all in one place. And the other great thing is then you have to get up too, right? and to cut, stretch your legs. I actually have my cutting table on the other side of our room just to make sure I get up and stretch. Side
I will
note.
tell you that I have a cutting table at my house, and I actually use it for entertaining sometimes.
Multi-purpose.
Down, and then you just, because it's on wheels, you can just wheel it out, put a nice tablecloth on there, and use it for
Absolutely.
entertaining as well. So,
And it's on those heavy duty locking casters, so you can move it around to wherever you need it on any kind of flooring with ease. So
yes, yeah, it's a great deal. I will repeat the price, okay?
all right, we're gonna
because
move
it's
out. We're gonna move in the next cabinet.
unheard of. Yes, okay. So that's the kookaburra, and it has the free mat that comes with it. Regular price is, well, actually, if you add the mat in, would be about $1,800, but we have it on special right now for $1,199. So again, it would come flat packed, unassembled, free standard shipping, probably arrive to your home in the next 4 to 6 weeks with the mat. Or if you want to pay the premium delivery price, it would be fully set up and delivered to your home. If you live local, for our customers, we do free delivery, okay? And it will be assembled as well. So, maybe all of y'all need to move to Fresno because this is the best sewing machine store in the world, I can guarantee you. So, good reason. Okay, so I think they're going to show another one. Oh, they're going to show 2 more. So hold on for that. I have never seen the gray color. I think that gray color would look stunning.
All right,
What
we
is
are
it?
all set with the next cabinet here, Veronica.
Okay, let's go.
And you had mentioned the gray
Oh, there's
color.
the gray.
Look at that.
What do we
Here's the
have?
beautiful gray. So the last 2 cabinets that you saw, the Kangaroo and Joey and the Kookaburra, also come in this beautiful gray finish. So this here is our Sydney cabinet. So this is one of our newer cabinets. And the one thing I really love about this cabinet is it's versatile. It has your storage. You can store an embroidery attachment in it. And it also has that large opening to accommodate all of the machines that are currently out on the market. It's got that really nice, deep opening, so you got for your longer throated machines there. So benefits and features of this Sydney cabinet. So this is our Sydney cabinet.
It's everything.
It's everything. It's everything all in one. So again, this one comes in the white, teak, or the gray. So the last 2 colors that you just saw can also be in this cabinet as well. Has this really large workspace that you can see here. So it's kind of like the Kangaroo and Joey that has that drawer cover right here on the left-hand side, like Scott was showing you earlier with the quilt, on how your quilt can just sit on there. It has a nice little magnetic latch in the front, just like the Kangaroo. It's got the drawers that all lock. All 3 of these drawers do lock. And now look at this. So it's got a removable thread rack that you can take out. You can place wherever you want in your sewing space. You can leave it in there and have it with easy access. And then the bottom drawer here, it has a nice removable little drawer that you can store whatever you want in it, little extra books. And we have just another little iron right here in the bottom. So you
Lots
can
of
store
irons
your
in the
iron in there.
office.
We do have lots of irons. And then it also has this beautiful rack or shelf right here. So this spot here is multi-purpose. So you can either have it with the shelf, which you can take out, or if you have that machine that has that embroidery attachment, you can put your embroidery attachment in there. Not all of them do fit. So if you got like the Janome M17, we do have an optional rack that you can purchase to put on the left-hand side, attach it to the outside of the cabinet. But for the most part, majority of the embroidery attachments will fit inside of this cabinet.
95% of them do fit in there. And I had another use that came up in San Jose, storing your actual embroidery hoops. And
your embroidery hoops, there's actually a clip right up in here. Does this one not have it?
No.
It doesn't have on there. There is a clip that goes on there where you can hook your embroidery hoops on there, but we've also seen it where people have taken the shelves out and they put their cutting mats in there. They put their wool ironing pads in there. So it is, dual purpose that you can use it for a multitude of things when you're sitting there and sewing, just to have everything right by you. Where Scott is standing is a nice little pressing mat. So it's got the pressing mat there on the right-hand side.
quick demo.
Quick demo time.
And the reason I love this setup is you can slide in, right? So with a lot of the cabinets, not the kangaroos, but with a lot of cabinets, you're far away, right? So you're stressing your shoulders, your back, because you can't roll up right to this, right? So now I'm right here. I can cut, I can press, and I'm moving right to sewing. And then just like with that kangaroo and Joey, I've got the drawer extension with the cover. So I'm not having to fight gravity. I'm not having to fight the weight of my project as I push back onto the giant quilt leaf. And that's why when I said it has everything, it has your storage. It has your work surface. It collapses down. We'll show that in a minute. And it has the largest opening for the largest machines. The Sydney cabinet, available in all 3 colors, will accommodate all of machines on the market today, which is just fantastic. So where do we want to go? Do we want to collapse this down?
Well, I just want to show too. So this one with the quilt leaf in the back. So just like the kangaroo and Joey, the Sydney cabinet here as well also has the 2 support legs. So again, putting another sewing machine back here, putting your serger back here, or using it as another cutting surface. And with ease, with the 2 legs going down, it just kind of collapses down. Now where Scott has the iron sitting, so that is technically the door. But before we get to the door, I'm just going to show you again that this has a 3-position hydraulic lift, just like the other cabinet that we showed you.
And it's available electric or hydraulic.
Yep, so this one, as you can see, wow, I didn't have to push hard at all on that one. So this one goes down. And here, I am even going to demo this because people don't believe me. I can push down, hang on, with 3 fingers, hang on, and bring this up. Look how easy that comes up. It goes down and all the way down. And with a push of 3 fingers, I'm losing my strength in that hand. There we go.
Strong hand.
I know, that's my MS for me. But you can move it and you can start sewing at any point. So again, this has that large opening, 30.5 inches by 14.5 inches. So this will fit all of the machines out on the market. It's got room for the M7, the new M8, the new Viking Epic 3, whichever machine that you want to put in here, your Solaris, Luminaire, it will accommodate it. And if you have that embroidery attachment, you can easily bring it up and attach that embroidery attachment. And it's easily accessible to you right there in that little cubby. So, like I said, where Scott is standing, that is the door. So you can take that pressing mat off. And again, you can store that inside your cabinet. So this is just a panel that flips down and just lays on the door right there. And it closes up real nice. And it actually locks the whole cabinet. So just like with the Joey, where it had that option to close up the drawers, this is able to be locked up and stored away. So you don't have to worry about if people are coming over, you've got the grandkids. And it also has this beautiful leaf here on the right-hand side, just like the kangaroo and Joey. So you can put your patterns there. You can put your coffee or your laptop or whatever you want to put in there. But look how small and compact that this cabinet gets. This one too, as well, just like the kangaroo and Joey, comes with this free daylight lamp. Now pricing on this cabinet, $24.99 for hydraulic or $29.99 for electric. Shipping on this, unfortunately, is not free, and you are going to have that premium delivery, whether it's from the store or directly from us, that you can opt in to get. Having this one will come fully assembled to you. And all of our kangaroo cabinets, so if you order a sewing cabinet, you'll get our little pockets as well. So pockets is our little mascot. So you will get a little pockets with your cabinet as well. Anything that I missed, Scott?
I mean, I think you hit it all. One of the things I do like the most, and it's probably the most underrated feature on all of our cabinets, is the body of the cabinet is on a heavy duty caster. And you can see we do have our setup here. We put the cabinets on carpet when we demo these because we want you to see this at home. Those heavy duty casters are so important, especially if you're using it as an entertaining table and you have to move it back and forth. You don't want just that regular chair caster. You want that heavy duty caster with that nice thick rubber wheel. It takes vibration, especially if you are using the cabinets for serging. It just absorbs all of that, and it's to me, it's the most underrated feature of our cabinets is having the heavy duty lockable casters on all of the Kangaroo line of cabinets.
Yep.
It's my favorite. I like the weird things.
We have a question. What is the warranty on these cabinets?
It's wonderful. What's the warranty?
Lifetime warranty on the
Lifetime
cabinet.
warranty. And if something breaks, if you have an issue, you're calling in to us here in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. You're calling our customer service department, and they are literally right outside our studio here. And that's Kirsten, Kylie, Luis. They answer the phone. If there's an issue, you can literally say, go get Scott, go get Valerie. We're right behind them. So you're calling in here to us, lifetime warranty. If a caster breaks or a panel, we're sending you that replacement. It's no charge. We don't charge for the shipping. We want you sewing in comfort, sewing longer, and we want that for life. We're not here to sell you something to then sell you the same thing 2 years later, unless you're buying another cabinet, right? Or you're buying that table. No, we want this, to be in your household. We want this to be the centerpiece of your sewing room. And that's why we back it up with that lifetime warranty, because we stand behind it.
There is one thing, Scott, that I just remembered we forgot to mention here about the Sydney cabinet. So when the Sydney cabinet is completely open, it is 6¼ feet by 5 feet. And when it's completely closed is 5 feet by 2¼ feet. So just to give you guys some ideas of if this is going to fit in your workspace, but still more of a compact, cabinet when it's completely closed up.
Dimensions.
It's a beautiful piece of furniture. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful piece of furniture. The only problem with that I can see is it has the wrong sewing machine in there.
Sorry. So, you can send us one and we'll put it in here for our shows.
Just say, I'm sorry, but our 790 Pros would fit in that cabinet. That machine would fit in that cabinet. Our Luminaires, our new M8 will fit in that. M7s.
M17.
What's that?
The M17 will also fit in there without the embroidery.
The other thing I want to say is that I have advised customers in the past. I have an echo, so I'm just going to do this. I have advised customers in the past that if you ever think that you're going to go to a larger machine, perhaps you're just starting, or you have a midline machine, size, you can still put your smaller machine in this larger cabinet.
Oh, absolutely.
And then if you ever upgrade, it's going to fit in this cabinet.
Just
Do you get what I'm saying?
Insert.
Because we've had people say before, well, it fit my cabinet, that they had purchased a smaller machine from us in the past, and it won't. So this would accommodate that. The only thing you'd have to buy is buy a new insert.
You got it.
Absolutely.
Not a whole new cabinet.
Now it seems like Matilda says she needs one of these. And then Brenda asked the difference between the electric versus the hydraulic. Hydraulic, just like I showed you, are going to manually push your machine down into the 3 lift positions. With the electric, you're literally just going to push a button. You're going to push a button and your machine is going to go up and you're going to go down.
And the hydraulic and the electric will accommodate the weight of the bigger machines as well.
You got it.
Okay.
Yep. And
that was a great question. And also great question, Kathy Hefner, on warranty. Yes. Warranty is very important. That's a big deal right there. So, And I'm going to tell you the pricing. Holy cow.
Yep. We're actually going to, while you're doing that, Veronica, we're actually going to bring in a more compact cabinet. So just bear with us and we will be right back.
Okay. So let me cover you the pricing on here. Okay. So this is the Sydney. It includes the free daylight floor lamp. The hydraulic lift is $3,299. Did we do it right?
The hydraulic one?
2,000. Oh no, that's the MSRP. Okay. Suggested retails $3,299. I'm sorry, I'm not used to selling these so low. The holiday price is $2,499. Whoa. And then the electric lift, the suggested retail is $3,999. and it looks like it's $1,000 off. The holiday sale price is $2,999. I'm going to tell you, this is my personal, and if you know me, I'm going to give you my personal. For $500 more, get the electric. Get the electric. The hydraulic is fine. It works great. But me personally, if you can get the electric for $500 more, if that's in your budget, I highly recommend the electric. And then in addition to that, you will be paying the $399. And I would want you to anyway to get that premium delivery for them to assemble and deliver it straight into your home, bring it on into your home. Now, again, if you purchase this from our store, it would be 4 to 6 weeks the same because we don't have these cabinets in stock. This is a brand new one, but we would bring this cabinet to you, fully assembled, and bring it into your home. Okay.
And Veronica,
then
don't
you will
forget they
also
get
need
that
your
free daylight
insert.
lamp with it too. They get that free
Oh,
daylight
and
lamp with
I
it.
know. That's crazy too. You're getting
Yeah.
that daylight floor lamp, which is valued at
$310.
how much?
$310.
$310 for the floor
Yep.
lamp, and they're
Yep.
only purchasing it for, wow.
They're getting it for
Okay,
free.
$24.99 or $29.99.
Yep.
Mandy Walter has a comment and says she has the electric. She owns that cabinet, that Sydney one, and she owns the electric one, and she absolutely loves it. So
Just the push of a button, and she's got her machine right up where she needs it.
push it, go all the way down, because I know Mandy personally, and her sewing room is used as a guest room as well.
Okay.
So she's constantly putting her machine away. So that's why that
Awesome.
electric, I think, is important. I see Deborah Esquivel shared this as well, and thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely a great deal. Matilda says she needs this one. Of course you do, Matilda. Absolutely. So, okay. So we're going to talk about the Bandicoot.
Yep. So this is our Bandicoot cabinet. So this is just more of your small basic cabinet. So this one is on sale for $699. We'll have that free shipping as well if you are wanting to put that together. Comes in all 3 colors that we've showed you so far today. It's just, it's nice for those extra machines or your smaller spaces, but it accommodates those smaller machines, like I said, and it's got that what we call A10 opening. So again, it's got that 3-position hydraulic lift, just like the other ones that we've showed you. So you can put it all the way down into storage, and then there is a cover you can put over the top.
The machine does all the work.
Yep. And then you can order this a custom acrylic insert, which I highly recommend to fit around your machine, custom cut for the machine for the opening of the cabinet. But just a very basic cabinet. Like I said, it's got these 3 these hooks on the end here to lock your door in. It's got 20 thread holders, and it's just got these little cubbies that you can store your notions, your scissors, your rotary cutters, extra fabric. I'm actually just going to put this down real quick, Scott.
Let's fold it up.
Let's fold it up to see how small that this actually goes. So this Bandicoot is 5 feet by 1.5 feet when it's completely open. And when you close it up, it's only 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet. So you can close it up. And look how small and compact that this cabinet gets. Again, lifetime warranty on this cabinet, heavy duty locking caster. So you can move it around wherever you want in any kind of surface in your sewing room or wherever you have your sewing cabinet. But just look how quick you can open this up. And you could be sewing instead of having this at the kitchen table, taking it, setting it up, taking it down when the kids come home or the husband comes home. Look how easy that was, that you can sit and have a nice cabinet in any one of these that we've showed you today, where your cabinet has a home all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So again, this is a cabinet, 3 colors, white, teak, or gray. And free shipping, lifetime warranty, on sale for $699.
I love the affordable price on that one. We do kids camps over the summertime, and we do private lessons for a lot of children out there. And that cabinet is perfect for their bedroom. We have sold a lot of those cabinets to parents who their children are sewing, and it fits perfectly in their bedroom.
Yep.
So
I sold
it's
one to a
also just
lady this last week. I was in Novi, Michigan for a quilt show. And the lady came in and she's like, I don't sew, but my kid does. And she bought the small cabinet because it was nice and compact to keep in her kid's room. So she's like, I don't do the sewing. I'm just here with my kids. So
I know someone
yeah,
else.
and even kids, they need to get that ergonomic. They need to be ergonomic. You know,
yes,
I mean,
Yes.
they need to
absolutely.
start
The
out
posture
that way.
is so ideal to have. So, but
Flat
speaking of,
bed. Yes, definitely.
so speaking of posture, what we want to talk about next, we're going to just kind of roll in all of our chairs that we have here, because you're going to want to sit in a sewing chair. So how many of you are sitting in an office
One moment.
chair? Yep.
We have a question about the actual size of that cabinet.
The actual size was 5 feet by 1.5 feet
Yep.
when it was open, and 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet when it's closed. So that measurement here for the opening is 20 3/4 by 11. So again, your smaller machines, so you can fit, you know, like a Janome 6600 would fit in there. Your Skylines would fit in there. So just your more smaller cabinets or machines, sorry, into that cabinet.
And you have space for their threads and everything. So it just,
Yes.
you know, when their friends come over, they can just close it all up.
Close it up. Put it away.
Yeah. So
Keep
speaking,
little fingers out.
Adults.
so we're just going to roll right in with our hydraulic chairs, because not only do you need to have a sewing cabinet for your machine for that to have a home, but how many of you are sitting in an office chair that has arms, or you're sitting at a dining room table chair that is super hard and uncomfortable, and you can't sew and you can't enjoy the craft that you have taken up? So this is our hydraulic chair. It's our adjustable height hydraulic chair. The one thing that I really absolutely love, I use this during COVID as an office chair, is it's got that lumbar support. So you can sit here for hours on end, and you can sit here and sew and not have that back pain, the neck and shoulder strain. It's adjustable in height. It's got that 360 spin with the 5-star base, so you're not going to fall off the chair if you drop something. Again, it's adjustable all the way up, all the way down from 18 to 22 inches.
And
It also has storage underneath the seat. So chocolates, sharp objects. We've had a lady tell us that she uses this as a jewelry box when she travels, so that people aren't thinking that they need to look in her sewing chair. But the fun thing about these is they are super comfortable. They're great on your back, but we have so many different options for you. And he's just going to push that cabinet back. We have solid prints. We have fun prints. We have a whole bunch of different prints here available. And these are on a call-in special price. So you have to call in to Authorize Vac and Sew to get the special pricing for today. So
how many different ones do we have?
we have 11 total options for you. So if you have a fun sewing room and you want to have a fun chair in there, or you have it in your living room and you don't want to have that fun sewing chair, we've got options for you either way. Ethan, are you able to put up a little thing of all the different options that we have available? Just because it's so hard. So as you can see there up on the left-hand corner is our Sew Wow Sew Now chair. We also have a buttons chair, our black sewing notions, and our kitty cats. We have a dog one too, which we'll show you once we, oh, there's the dog, the good dog. So that is brand new. It's only been out for about a month and a half. So that is our good dog. And then we also have our solid prints. So with our solid prints, we have our Baroness Black, so a solid black. We have a gray, our Duchess Blue, Princess Hazel. Now with the Princess Hazel, that's a tan, but there's other colors woven into that. So there's like some blues, some reds, some oranges, and some purples. Yeah. And then there's then we also have our Crown Ruby, and then we also have our Royal Purple. So a lot of different options for you for whatever kind of space you're going to use this in. So again, these are our adjustable height hydraulic chairs. They've got that great lumbar support that hits you right where you need it in your back. And it's got that, you know, adjustable in height from 18 to 22 inches, 5-star base, and don't forget that secret storage underneath. When we were at home for COVID, I kept my pens in here. It took my kids about 6 months to figure out I had my nice fancy pens in there, and my husband about a year to find the candy.
I didn't know that story.
Yes, yep. I was sitting there and I stood up one day accidentally as they were walking in, and boom, they caught me catching my pens out of there. So these are our adjustable height hydraulic chairs. Again, free shipping on these, but you got to call in to authorize to get that special pricing. Veronica, any questions at all?
For America's #1
Sewing chair. A must-have. Absolute must-have. Christmas is right around the corner. Buy yourself a gift. Or say,
People
hubby.
are loving the dog one.
Yes.
Let's see here. Someone said, Jeannie said she has an old one. I think it was her mom's. And I know because I've been in the sewing machine business my whole life. My dad used to sell chairs like this, but they didn't swivel.
Yeah, so we used to have chairs very similar to that, but they just had 4 legs that they did not swivel. And what we have found is a lot more people want to be able to move back and forth within their workspace. You know, go over here to, this part of their project, or go over here and sew and, press and whatever they need to do.
And wheels.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these move real good on any sort of carpeting.
It's surprising because we do sell a lot of different, sewing chairs here. And then when I'll have people sit in the chairs, and then people come over to this chair and they sit in it and they're like, this thing just hits my back perfectly. I mean, it's the back part that people really like. Yes.
That's it.
Just like that. And it doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, whatever. It just seems to hit right.
Here's the magic for me. It's just that moment, right? Where you push back and it just kind of releases. You'll feel your neck release. You feel your traps release. Your shoulders roll down, and then your elbow falls in line, your wrist falls in line, and you get that nice 90 degrees, and you're right back at it. And then an hour later, same thing. It's just that push back. Oh, I love it. And then I'm able to keep going. It's magic. Yeah. It's magic. It's right
like
here.
Our sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And people like the look of them too. They like the sewings. Our most popular one is the buttons, but I certainly like just the neutral color as well too. That's probably something I'd have in my home. So
yeah. Well, that is all we have for you guys today. Did you have any other questions?
Well, the retail is $449 on this hydraulic chair.
Correct.
The holiday sale price is $329. If you want a better price, you call in the store at 559-439-2560, and we will give you that special price, and we can sell it to you right over the phone. The reason we can't say this price on here is because it is below their minimum advertised price. So that is just something that Arrow has allowed us to do today. And do we have actually through the weekend? Do we have through the weekend on this?
Sure. Yeah, because it is Thursday already.
Well, and a lot of people,
next week.
Yeah, a lot of people can't watch the show, but we get a lot of views after.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Probably we're going to be placing our order on Monday. So that way you would be able to select whatever color, whatever one you want at the special price. Okay. So you can call us even Friday, Saturday. We're not open on Sunday. Or you can call us still Monday morning as well too. So you guys have done such a fantastic job. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
So happy to be here.
I can't preach it enough how important it is to have a home for your sewing machine. And
Absolutely.
I think you all have done such a great job demonstrating why. I mean, we have lots of cabinets in our store, and these are definitely the most affordable cabinets, I think, and are a good quality too. So that's another good thing, because I wouldn't sell it if it wasn't.
Yeah.
So that's just not
Absolutely.
my
And we
style.
stand behind our product. We have our customer service team here is absolutely
The
amazing.
best.
I could not do my job without them. Like I said, I was at a quilt show last week. I think I called them like 4 or 5 times within a few minutes and they're like, we're going to block your calls now. But I mean, they are absolutely amazing. And that's how they're there. They're there for our customers as well as our dealers. And so if your customers have any issues with anything, they are there to help them, support them, get them through to where they need to be. Or if we need to send them parts or pieces or something, we've got them. So
Yeah. You've been great customer service for us as a dealer. So we're grateful for that because
yes,
that's another big thing for me being in the sewing machine business for so long. I won't deal with manufacturers that don't give great customer service. So
absolutely.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you
we
guys
get
are
rave reviews.
spot
People
on.
send in emails daily to us about how they were helped and such great service that
Yes.
they've received.
Spot on. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that too. We appreciate that very much. Do y'all
You're
want to stay
welcome.
on for the winner of the $50
Yeah,
gift
let's see
card?
who the winner is. Absolutely.
Okay. Do you want to know what the secret word is?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Dun,
The
dun,
word
dun.
is arrow. ARROW.
That's us.
Hey!
Arrow. Go ahead and
So they
type
have to
that
type
word
that in now. Oh,
We'll give you a few minutes. On the chairs also, is that free shipping as well?
yes, absolutely. On the free chairs, free shipping
At the special price?
at the special price.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. Y'all
It's
better
like
get
Christmas
yourself
is
a
coming
chair. There is
early.
no reason to not get a chair. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we are waiting. I'm seeing people. Look at Myra.
I see a lot of arrows coming in. Love these chairs.
Arrow, Carrie Jones, Francis. Yeah, they want to win. Deborah, you type in, don't put those emojis. You just put arrow.
Exactly the way it's seen.
And exactly the way you see it. So is the arrow has to be capitalized?
Capital A.
Okay, Deborah.
Ooh, specific.
Deborah
I love it.
Yeah, you
Esquivel,
did
fix
this
that.
contest.
Hey now.
There you go.
I worked for a lawyer for
Thank
4
you.
years.
Yep, type in arrow. Danielle, you spelled it wrong. No. Did you?
That's if I
Yeah,
were
you
to spell
spelled it wrong. Danielle, fix that. Carolyn, make a capital A. Carolyn Ciccarelli. These are my girls. I'm watching out for you.
She wants you guys to try to win.
Carolyn, fix it. Carolyn said, Steve, her husband wants one. He'll have to call me. Carolyn,
Yeah,
we'll be
a
able
lot
to
of.
deliver that.
I've
to you.
actually sold a lot of these chairs to their husbands to use in their shops. So that's why we brought out a black because I offered a gentleman last week that he could get the purple for his shop, but he opted
Carolyn
for the black.
Ciccarelli, if you're still listening, fix your air. Thank you. Watching out for my girl.
Becky Vincent, you too.
Becky, fix it. Make it a capital A RROW.
Look at that. Someone already ordered.
Oh, Mandy
Oh,
just called and
Mandy.
ordered 2 chairs or just 1 chair.
Black,
No,
black sewing notion.
oh yeah, black. It was moving. Congrats, Mandy. You are absolutely going to love it.
Thank you, Mandy.
Okay, we got 64 gals. We have 52 entries. I'll give them a couple minutes.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay. This account, just maybe, let's do 30 seconds.
Okay.
Come on. Capital A RROW. You can get. Okay, she typed it 3 times. She figured it was covered. Good job,
Mandy's
Carolyn.
dancing.
Yeah, Mandy's dancing.
Oh, is it the cha-cha-cha?
Yeah, it is.
Of course, yeah. Mandy's my girlfriend, and her cha-cha-cha has darker hair. She has kind of grayish dark hair. And then my cha-cha-cha has blonde hair. Just the little things.
Okay, 55.
55 entries. Let's do it. You
All
ready?
right.
Do it.
All
Drum
right.
roll.
Already ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Survey says, oh, that's groovy.
Look at all of them.
Oh,
Mary Anton.
All right, Mary.
All
Mary, congrats.
right.
what did she win?
She won a $50 gift card. And she would have
Awesome.
no problem spending that in
I'll
our
take one.
store.
Yeah, I
She
was
could
gonna
put
say,
it
you could
towards a
spend that in a
chair.
heartbeat.
She could put it towards a cabinet.
There we
She
go.
could put it towards
Awesome.
anything really, but a lot of people, believe it or not, it's the funniest thing. When people win those $50 gift cards, they come in and they buy cabinets. It's so crazy. I don't know why it's a cabinet, but they usually do that. So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
no pressure, anybody.
Yes, no pressure at
Oh
all.
my gosh. So this is Thursday. Is next Thursday? No. Are we?
Yeah,
we're not
next
even close to
Thursday's Thanksgiving already.
Is Thanksgiving next Thursday?
So
So
we said the
that-
same thing
Thursday?
yesterday. I
That's
didn't believe it either.
crazy. Well,
Yes, where
listen,
did November go?
I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy time with your family and your friends. And
Absolutely.
just remember to be thankful. Again, we live in the greatest country in the world. And don't forget about that honor flight we talked about last week, too, and possibly donating to that for our veterans. So, anyway,
Oh, that's
all right.
awesome.
Well, thank you very much. And
Thank
you
you
guys
for
did a
having
fabulous
us.
job, but we appreciate you.
Thank
Thanks,
you. Have a
Victoria.
happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Thanks. God
Bye-bye.
bless.